Welcome back to Orion Vitality. Today we're diving into a topic that's as important as it is personal. The 5 types of people you must avoid in old age. And yes, sometimes even family. As we grow older, relationships take on even greater importance in shaping our happiness and overall quality of life. It's a time when emotional well-being and inner peace become priceless. But what if some of the people in your life are doing more harm than good? Today, in this video, we're tackling a sensitive but crucial subject. The 5 types of people you must steer clear of in your later years. Yes, even if it involves reevaluating certain family ties. This isn't about creating drama or burning bridges. It's about safeguarding your peace, prioritizing your well-being, and embracing a life of joy and fulfillment. Together, we'll explore how to set boundaries, protect your happiness, and foster healthier relationships that allow you to thrive in your golden years. Let's make this stage of life as vibrant and fulfilling as it's meant to be. Let's begin. Relationships are the cornerstone of emotional health, no matter the stage of life. However, in old age, their significance expands as they directly affect your happiness, energy, and even physical health. As a retiree, your circle might have become smaller over the years, making the relationships you do nurture even more precious. But just because someone has been in your life for a long time doesn't necessarily mean they're good for you. Toxic connections, whether fueled by negativity, manipulation, or instability, can weigh heavily on your well-being. The truth is, you don't have the time or energy to accommodate harmful relationships anymore. Your focus should be on creating a life that's peaceful, fulfilling, and aligned with the happiness you deserve. That doesn't mean cutting ties recklessly. It's about maintaining relationships that uplift you, offer joy, and promote mutual respect. Now let's meet the 5 types of people you must avoid in old age, starting with a familiar but damaging personality. Have you ever interacted with someone who always makes you feel like you're not good enough? They nitpick every decision you make, point out flaws you didn't even notice, and may even criticize your lifestyle, appearance, or choices. This is the overly critical individual. Criticism is not always constructive, especially when it's constant and unnecessarily harsh. At an age where you should feel proud of your journey and accomplishments, this kind of negativity can erode your confidence, self-esteem, and lead to unnecessary stress. In old age, you don't need someone making you second-guess every little thing. That's why it's important to either limit your exposure to overly critical people or assertively set boundaries. Here's an example of what you might say. I appreciate your feedback, but I rather prefer support. I find your criticism unhelpful. I hope we can focus on more positive and supportive conversations. By doing this, you remind others that your peace is non-negotiable. If they don't change, it's okay to distance yourself. Surround yourself with people who uplift you instead of tearing you down. Next, let's talk about the chronic complainers. These are the people who always see the glass as half empty. These individuals always find something wrong with the weather, the people around them, their past, their future, you name it. Negativity follows them wherever they go. Unfortunately, it often spreads to those around them. Their constant pessimism can drag you down and make you feel more stressed or even depressed. Engaging with chronic complainers can feel exhausting. While it's fine to vent occasionally, constantly focusing on problems rather than solutions only drags you down. This type of person can make you feel more stressed, anxious, or even pessimistic yourself. In old age, mental health is just as critical as physical health. Constant negativity can have a domino effect on your outlook, energy, and even physical well-being. If there's someone in your life who fits this description, try gently steering conversations to a more positive focus. For example, I understand this situation is upsetting, but let's talk about something that makes us smile today. Or, I'd like to focus on the good things happening in life. What's something positive you've experienced lately? If they remain unyielding in their negativity, it's okay to disengage gracefully. Protecting your mental health is not rude, it's essential. Here comes a tricky one. The manipulator. Manipulators use guilt and emotional pressure to control your decisions, often for their own benefit. Sometimes, these people are even family members, which makes it even harder to recognize and address this harmful behavior. Before we continue, if you found this video helpful so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more valuable content like this. Now let's get back to it. Have you ever encountered statements like, if you really cared about me, you'd do it for me, or you owe me this after everything I've done for you? Whether it's about money, time, or emotional support, these guilt-inducing manipulations are not okay. In old age, you've earned your independence, and no one has the right to control your actions. Manipulative behaviors can lead to a loss of autonomy, which is essential for feeling in control of your life. When dealing with manipulators, recognize the signs of manipulation. Practice saying no, kindly but firmly. For instance, you might say, "I'm unable to help in the way you're asking, but I wish you the best in resolving this issue." Or, "I appreciate all you've done for me, but this is something I can't agree to right now." The goal here is not to argue or justify yourself. It's to safeguard your peace and freedom without engaging in feelings of guilt. Your happiness matters too. Next, do you have someone who always makes promises they never keep? Maybe it's a neighbor, a friend, or even a family member who has let you down time and time again. This is the consistently unreliable person. In old age, reliability becomes a crucial trait in the people you surround yourself with. You deserve to feel secure, knowing that someone will follow through when they say they'll help. Consistently unreliable people can leave you feeling frustrated, disappointed, and sometimes even unsafe. When dealing with this type of person, consider shifting your expectations. Rely on them for casual social interactions, but not for important tasks or emotional support. Additionally, establish self-reliance or identify others in your network who are dependable. Finally, let's discuss overly dependent individuals. These are people who lean on you excessively for emotional or financial support, well beyond what's reasonable or healthy, without giving anything in return. While helping others is admirable, constant dependency can lead to burnout. They can leave you feeling drained or even resentful. You may feel obligated to always help, especially if this is a family member. While generosity is a virtue, overextending yourself can have dire consequences for your peace and financial stability. In this stage of life, it's crucial to conserve your energy for things you love. Constant demands can drain your resources and leave you with little time and resources for yourself. Here's a gentle but firm way to respond. I care about you, but I also need to prioritize my own well-being. How about we explore other resources or solutions for your situation together? Establish clear boundaries to ensure you still have the time and energy for your own care. Remember, supporting someone does not mean sacrificing your own stability. At this point, you might be wondering, but what if one of these toxic personalities is a family member? This is where things get especially complicated. Society often teaches us that family relationships are sacred and inviolable. Yet the truth is that families are made up of individuals who, like anyone else, can be supportive or toxic. There's no shame in creating boundaries with family members who disrupt your happiness. Choosing to prioritize your emotional and mental well-being isn't selfish. It's an act of self-preservation. It allows you to spend more time nurturing relationships that genuinely bring joy and love into your life. By having open, direct, and respectful conversations, you can redefine your relationships with family members in a way that protects your peace. So how can you address these challenging relationships without unnecessary conflict? Practice self-awareness. Start by reflecting on how certain people in your life make you feel. Do they bring you joy, or do they drain your energy? Both your mind and body often give clues about toxic dynamics. Listen to them. Set clear boundaries. Learn to communicate limits with kindness but firmness. You might say, "I'd prefer not to discuss this topic anymore. It's uncomfortable for me." Boundaries are not about excluding people. They're about protecting your inner peace. Shore up support systems. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you, whether through old friends, community groups, or hobbies. Proactively seek out meaningful connections that restore your faith in positive relationships. Be selective with your energy. If total disengagement isn't possible, limit the time and energy you invest in toxic relationships. Not every interaction requires deep engagement. Focus on self-care. The more you prioritize your physical health, mental well-being, and personal happiness, the stronger you'll feel in navigating any relationship challenges. In conclusion, old age is the golden chapter of your life, a time to prioritize what truly matters. And while this might mean reevaluating relationships, even with family members, it's important to remember that you deserve peace, happiness, and respect. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your journey, uplift your spirit, and respect your boundaries. The relationships you allow into your life now should be meaningful, nurturing, and reciprocal. Today's message is not about cutting people out recklessly. It's about thoughtfully choosing relationships that contribute to a fulfilling and joyful life. You've earned this chapter, and you owe it to yourself to protect your harmony. Thank you for watching, and here's to building a life filled with the kind of connections that truly matter. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Take care and stay peaceful.